does complicate a lot of end games. Yeah, because Dreamfire do have a good spot, but a bubble on the outside of this fence line, Dreamfire can't do anything about it. It's an invincible cooldown that you really just have to sit there and deal with. Sort of like Meteor have got to deal with being locked out of the building. That was a really cruel move by Virtus Pro that pushes Meteor right into the eyes of Dreamfire. And Virtus Pro, they get to come in and just clean up what they started. They locked the door, and that seems to have done enough.
Not only have they locked the door, they managed to not stay too greedy. Dreamfire is holding the east side properly like they should have now. Virtus Pro is looking to poke as much as they can on the opposite side, but Catwalks are slowly delaying the fight as well. At some point, these bubbles will run out, and then we'll see who comes out on top. But Alliance, Dreamfire, and Virtus Pro looking real good right now.
This is really fantastic from all three of those teams. I think the question is what's going to happen. Teams like Enterforce 36, Go Next, Green Stego, who are all piled underneath Alliance, because that is really the least enviable place to be right now. As Fury are going to go down, Meteor will join them, and that leaves us with just 6 teams. Alliance now spot Dreamfire, know what's going on, and know that this is the next team to focus. In fact, they're going to focus them with extra attention by sending it onto Dreamfire. 140 off the hit fire from Hackett, and Dreamfire are wiped off the face of the earth. 5 teams left, and no one is pushing Alliance. No one is punishing this. They set up a new castle wall. They've still got time to reset, and Virtus Pro on the other side have lost 1. Lou's getting res. Slayer plays defense, but again, a re-knock onto Lou. We're playing inside of new castle walls. We can do so little, but Alliance can do it all as Unlucky comes in. 3 squads left. Enterforce 36 go down. Alliance are fighting it off against Green Stego in the last 2, and Unlucky is sticking the res through the catalyst wall, through everything. Alliance Bastions blast their way to victory.
Alliance. That's all we could say, even though we saw 25 kills in the kill because everybody got re-res. Alliance recognized that, hey guys, the team on the east side has the best positioning. I just got an opener with the Kraber crack and we got it down. We need to wipe this. Everybody else was busy collapsing from the same side. Alliance, one by one.
Still setting up, still holding high ground. Do have to manage 2 different teams as they're keeping their eyes on Complexity, but Complexity, they know exactly what's going on, and a quick bubble is going to put them right in the center of zone, perhaps in a slightly better spot as Supernova make the election to go finish off Envy. It is that lesser reward that puts them in a tougher spot, one where they likely will not survive either of Fnatic or Complexity, but that did get them an extra point.
I would say that's the right play every single time because you just went from top 5 to top 4. That means more placement points, also kill points. And Fnatic playing really slowly here, almost getting shredded immediately by the Sheila, however, decides to bubble early. Other teams right now are just, hoping that other teams play a little bit faster, but with the way the zone is moving, it's taking its good time. Look at this.
It feels bad to bubble early, but it was smart. You don't want to take risks. Complexity aren't taking risks either. Not over peeking on these walls. Still waiting for bubbles to come up. We've got our first Gibby ult at the end game coming in. Fnatic moving on to low ground. Complexity not taking the height either. Nobody wanting to step forward. Even Supernova, who have managed to survive for so long, are dipping into zone to avoid taking the high ground. Now it's 3MC, the last member left is Dreamfire, who's sticking in those top 4, maybe hoping to make it to top 3 as Supernova start taking the fight. It is Monsoon who finds a quick double knock. Dreamfire and Supernova are both down, and it's into the top 2. Fnatic, Complexity, it was always between them, and a Gibby bubble plus an ultimate to go down right on top of it puts Fnatic, puts everyone in the dome with Complexity falling. It's 1, 2, and it's going to be another huge win for Fnatic!
Fnatic, honestly, I'm not gonna lie.
Happening over at Countdown. We cannot forget Go Next and Liquid Alienware. They are the 2 teams on the outside of Countdown that do not have to get involved in this. They have to third party at the right time, and they cannot forget about each other. If one forgets about the other for an instant, they could lose the game. They could be third party, they could be shot in the back, and there would be nothing nothing they could do about it. So as Complexity absorb this fight and do it in stylish fashion, there's a lot of very nice movement in this bubble fight up against Disguise. Complexity will still win it. Go Next participate, and as Go Next send it, remember what they are giving up. Liquid Alienware fighting on the other side are going to be up against Dreamfire, and just as quickly, Dreamfire are going to evaporate. Liquid Alienware do go down, but Dreamfire follow immediately, and it's Go Next that now get to come in, swoop in, clean up, and claim Game 3.
Go Next has shown both aggressiveness of creeping that fight up north at the end, late part into leading into another finish at the end to close out the game. They've been playing phenomenal the whole game actually, despite needing to run around and reset even. Came back with that, ended up choosing many good fights, and then at the end we were talking about Liquid as well as Go Next. They actually decided to split and take one side each. However, Go Next seems to have done it more clean.
Yeah, I'm looking at the timing just from when we cut between those perspectives.
Yeah.
I'd say Go Next did it second. Looking at how committed Team Liquid was in their own fight versus Go